Okay, here we are. This is the Auto Enginuity scan tool, laptop based. Once again, it's got a USB port going over to the OBD2 connector. Please don't lose that connector. It costs about $200 to replace it because it's got a chip in it. And that's how they get you for the software rights. The software itself isn't very much. I can't remember the price. I apologize. Anyway, we're going to kind of work backwards. This laptop-based program also has a bunch of tabs across the top. Okay, and we're over here on the onboard test results, and this lists our monitors. You're going to get used to us using the term monitors because they're just as critical, if not more critical, than the actual codes themselves. In fact, they are more critical because without the monitors, we wouldn't have codes. Okay, what's neat about how this page is laid out is we have what's called the continuously monitored systems. They've already complete, they've run and complete, misfire, fuel, and comprehensive component. Then over here we have the non-continuous, and it lists which ones are not supported and which ones are on this vehicle. Okay. Down here is some Mode 6 data, engineering hexadecimal language, and values. That'll be covered in class at a better time. But let's go ahead and select another tab. Great. Now, go ahead and pull a drop-down menu, and we can go in there and we can select whichever PID we would like to graph. We can keep that one. I just wanted to show the drop-down menu. Excellent. So right now we're graphing, it looks like bank 1, sensor 1. That'd be the red. And we're also graphing bank 1, sensor 3, which happens to be the post O2 sensor on this one. And it looks kind of busy enough, doesn't it? But go ahead and hold the throttle down. Let's see what happens coming out of the programming here. Of course, things will be different driving down the road. Okay, just kind of snap the throttle. Good. Okay, now go ahead and grab another tab. Just trying to give you a brief introduction. If you want information digitally, that's neat. We'll actually take a little test drive here in a moment. Okay, go ahead and grab another tab. This next one's pretty neat. We can graph 4 things at one time. And if you want to change what 4 things, of course, that's pretty easy to do with the drop-down menus, as we showed a little bit ago. Excellent. So 4 things will be graphed. It's really neat to graph some information, especially O2s and mass airflow versus RPM and those sorts of things. Okay. Or we can break it down and graph 2 things against each other versus 2 other things against each other. Live data. Let's go grab the other tab. Sometimes it makes sense to look at it digitally in this fashion. And again, we got drop-down menus and a whole host of things we can go measure and graph. I think there's up to 9 things you can graph on this page, or digitally view on this page. Okay, and of course, this is where you're probably going to start out, is with the trouble codes. And over here on this side is our status. Is the check engine light on? Over here we'll actually be told, in this case we have no codes, but let's go ahead and act like we're plugging in or hooking up, because this program will actually find the vehicle for you. So we can just close down the program. And this is called Auto Enginuity. Sorry, we didn't introduce that at the beginning. So we're going to click on that thing called Scan Tool with the little scope mark, or the scope pattern on it. Auto Enginuity. It's going to warm up, or go out there and look. What's neat about this one here, it'll actually go out there and ping or try to retrieve any codes from all the modules it possibly can. And we'll let it continue to load. And it'll find the vehicle as well. guess we do sometimes. That's okay. We do have to sometimes select vehicle, and we're okay. That's a good thing to know. And would you like to retrieve codes from all modules? Again, that's a kind of a powerful thing. We can do a complete diagnostic test that way. So there's the Auto Enginuity scan tool. What's neat about this product is you can actually do more than just this generic data. They actually sell a package for domestic cars. They have a European package. You can buy just Ford or just GM or just Toyota, or buy the Asian package. There's a whole host of options to enhance Auto Enginuity. And again, that's Auto Enginuity. Thank you.